Hi, JJ here from 22 Explosive Hits. Just had some more pickups. I'm spreading these videos out and different venues that I went to get them. This last one was at Goodwill today. I went to Goodwill and I did some pickups. I got both CDs and records. Some of the stuff was beat up a little bit, but I have some of it already. I don't know. I just saw the vinyl look pretty decent on one of them, so I'll show them here. First, I'll show you the CDs. First CD I picked up was the Little River Band. It actually looks like they have this one reversed. Didn't notice that till now. Probably didn't make a difference to me. I just looked at the back. Anyway, Little River Band, greatest hits. So this one has on it. It's a long way there. Help is on the way. Reminiscing. Lonesome Loser. Take it easy on me. Lady. Cool change. Good pickup. This looks like it was a BMG release. I have a lot of these actually on KTEL. Little River Band was on the first KTEL that I bought after hours. They've been in a lot of different KTELs that I have in my collection. Next one I picked up was the Best of Sting. This one has on there When We Dance, If You Love Somebody, Set Them Free, Fields of Gold, All This Time. I love Fortress Around My Heart. I also love They Dance Alone. This one has Fragile, Englishman in New York, We'll Be Together. I love the Russians, even though that song's kind of outdated now with different situation with the Russians. I love that clock that goes off before that. It's a really well produced record. So I have this one. I do have Dreams of Blue Turtle on vinyl, but I do have now Greatest Hits on CD. The next one was kind of cool because tomorrow, when I'm filming this video, tomorrow is actually my wedding anniversary. And this is a Christian release. This is by Stephen Curtis Chapman. He's a famous Christian artist. And it is a kind of a CD single of his stuff. This one has this that's all about love. But the cool part is on the track on here is "Go There with You," and that was actually tomorrow's my anniversary, and I found this at Goodwill, and that was the song that our wedding song. So, "Go There with You" by Stephen Curtis Chapman, "Love and Learn," "Celebrate You," and "What I Really Want to Say." This is by Stephen Curtis Chapman and executive produced by his wife. Whoops, yeah, these Goodwill things are kind of weird. And the last one is probably got this one mainly for my car because I drive my kids' cars. I have one bigger car that my wife drives and nicer car that has the MP3 I can Bluetooth in. Their two cars are older. I can't Bluetooth, so they both have CD players. So I tend to bring CDs along with me in the car so I can jam to some tunes. This one has this is a hip hop compilation, and these guys all know this is a Warner Brothers compilation, not a KTEL. So this one has on their classic hip hop tunes like Wild Thing, Now That We Found Love by Heavy D and the Boys, You Can't Touch Us by MC Hammer, Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice, Bust and Move by Young MC, Baby Got Back, OPP, Rump Shaker, Motown Philly, Poison, and Jump Around. There wasn't one tune on here that I didn't know. It's kind of sometimes there's always a compilation with like one tune you're not familiar with. I know every single song on this compilation, so I do look forward to jamming with this when I'm out running errands or in my car. So now to the vinyl I picked up. Some of this I already, actually two of them I already have, but I'm always looking to improve. This is Dynamite. I picked up this one. I do have this one in the collection. I've shown it before on my channel. But I like to, if this is a decent one, it cleans up well and I play it well, I'll sometimes pass these out as VCLT to other people in the vinyl community who are interested in hearing a KTEL, or like in Nick Rudolph's case, never heard a KTEL before, or like Chris at Record Talk, he didn't have a KTEL, so I'll sometimes help them out and I'll get them a KTEL. This one has on there Bachman Turner Overdrive, Taking Care of Business, Nazareth, The Flight Tonight, Eric Clapton, I Shot the Sheriff, Kool and the Gang, Hollywood Swinging, Elton John, Honky Cat, Al Wilson, Show and Tell, just to name a few of the tracks on this one. This one I get looks really beat up, but the vinyl was actually kind of clean on the inside vinyl. So this one looks like it's been through the ringer, I think, at Goodwill. This one had the hype sticker on it still, Secret of My Success. This has the Night Ranger song "Secret of My Success." David Foster composed the soundtrack to this. Sometimes the Good Guys Finish First by Pat Benatar, and the other one that's on here actually is "The Price of Love" by Roger Daltrey from the Who. But the vinyl on this one, I picked this one up because the vinyl was still in the plastic and it was actually really clean. So I thought it'd be kind of a cool backup. I did have kind of a skip issue on one of the instrumental tracks on the other one, so I'm going to give this one a playthrough and then kind of make a hybrid of both of the releases together. Next one is an old classic from the 70s, very clean. You find this one a lot actually out in the wild. I think a lot of people had it. Was Chuck Mangione's "Feels So Good." I enjoy it. I enjoyed the entire album. Of course, the title track on this one, "Feels So Good." Maui Wowie theme from Side Street, Hide and Seek, Last Dance, and the 11th Commandment. This is probably one of his most successful albums that he had. He did release other stuff, but this was probably his most successful one and the one he's most known for. This poster, I think, been in movies or whatever for whenever we want to show this era, this time period. This was a decent one. And the last one, I mentioned my mom used to produce feminist artists when they came to Milwaukee. A lot of them were, gay or they feminist artists when they came to Milwaukee. She did not produce this one, but this was part of that whole record. It was on Olivia. Actually, no, she was on Redwood. There was a Redwood and Olivia records I do remember as a kid. This is called Holly Near's "Speed of Light." I was on Apple and YouTube, and there isn't many tracks on this one. I was kind of surprised because a lot of people had this one in that community, and I thought maybe somebody put it out there, but they did not. The cool one on here is the vinyl version. I'm going to say vinyl version because Dancing Bird, because when I played on Apple Music, it did not sound like the Dancing Bird that I remember. I do remember it having a very, really cool bass riff to that song. The performers on here were I think her name was Carrie Barton, and she was the guitarist. And I actually saw her perform it. And when I saw her perform it, it was really cool because it was just her. They didn't have any percussion or anything. It was just her and the guitar, like the electric guitar or the acoustic guitar, and that's how they performed it together. When I saw them at some old theater in Chicago, I do not remember the name. I was pretty young at the time. My mom, we would go down there, and sometimes my mom had connections, and we would stay with like some of her friends or whatever, and they have childcare and stuff because a lot of the women didn't have husbands that were supportive, so they have someone to watch the kids while they went to the concert, and they could get people to come. I myself, though, I was into the music, so I actually enjoyed sitting on the soundboard or watching the actual show itself. But this one, near and dear to me, I grew up on this album. Another artist that I grew up with was that my mom actually produced was what was her name? Oh, Teresa Trull. Teresa Trull. She has a really good cut out there called "Feel Flow." I'll put the link to that one below. I think that's a really good track, and if anyone wants to check that one out. Also, Chris Williamson was the other one that I was thinking of. She had a children's record too called Lumiere that I remember as a kid that my mom got me. It was kind of a children's read along story. I can't remember the stories about it. I have to dig up that record again or a copy or something to find it, but I do remember that. So that's my vinyl pickups today at Goodwill. I just want to remind the vinyl community, let's bring each other up rather than bring each other down. Have a great day.